Why I stopped vlogging? I mean, it's definitely not because I don't enjoy it, because I really do enjoy vlogging a lot. The entire reason that I stopped vlogging really boils down to three main points. So, the first point, I feel like my vlogs really fell behind the pack as far as the entire Pokemon Go vlogging community is concerned. You have people like Nick from Trainer Tips that just have massively high quality uploads every single day, and I really can't compete with that frequent of an upload schedule for high quality uploads like that. That isn't even mentioning that the people that are in that sort of category of daily vlogging Pokemon Go YouTubers are pretty much constantly upgrading what they're doing, whether that be through editing or through actual equipment. I mean, honestly, I can never ever compete with that sort of thing. Then you go to a little bit of a different vein and you have people that upload very infrequently. Sometimes it's daily, sometimes it's every few days, and sometimes it's week to week. But you have people like Lachlan that have ridiculously high quality uploads and sort of make it out to be an adventure, going around the globe and flying to different places and then vlogging with it. For very obvious reasons, I can't compete with that either. And then you have people that play a lot, and I can't compete with these people either because they play so much and they're already nearing level 40 or are level 40. They've completed their Pokedex long ago and are eagerly awaiting more Pokemon being added to the game. I mean, don't get me wrong, I love vlogging. It's something that's so much fun for me to do, and overall I would love to get back to doing it. But over the past month or two, I've seen people refining their particular niche as far as Pokemon Go vlogging is concerned, and it's sort of just pushed people like me that can't do any of those things particularly well just out of it completely. Like, let's be honest, the viewership and the quality of my uploads towards the end of my daily vlogging experience were really going down. I think the only vlog that I really was proud of at the end was the Riverside Park vlog because it just was a lot of fun to do and I put a lot more into the edit. But I'm really not proud of much that I did after the first initial burst of creating content for Pokemon Go. So I guess you can really boil the first point down to just relevance. My offering as far as a content creator standpoint is concerned is just been pushed out. Number two, I cannot get a quality that I'm happy putting out on my channel on a regular basis. See, I started out with the G7X recording me and my gameplay, and that was definitely not something I was okay with. It was mediocre. It was just something that I had immediately when the game released because I wanted to get content out for it. And obviously it wasn't very high quality and it wasn't very good, so it's not something that I wanted to continue with, so I upgraded my rig a little bit. Then it moved into the G7X recording me and then using a screen recorder called Airshoe to record my actual screen and gameplay. Honestly, I was okay with that quality except for the audio. The audio on the G7X is just abysmal to the point that whenever I was actually using my phone, I'd actually opt for using my phone microphone recording instead of the actual camera microphone recording because it was that bad. Then I got my EOS 70D and that's a fantastic camera. It was so much fun to use. It's actually what I'm recording on right now, and it's been my favorite thing to shoot on so far in my entire recording career, I guess you could say. And overall, I really don't have very many qualms with it, but it is ridiculous to vlog with. See, the audio quality was fantastic. The video quality is really great. It's a little bit shaky, but you know, it's okay. The problem is that it's really heavy, and when you're carrying it around, because with a Pokemon Go vlog, you have to be traveling around, it's really hard to stay static in one position. It's very difficult to carry up above your arm, like holding it out like this, you know, like you have to hold it out like that to get a proper shot, and it's ridiculous because it's very heavy to hold it like that, and it gets tiring very quickly. So what you end up doing is going for more artistic shots and going for more shots that are from a standing position that you just sort of walk into frame or walk out of frame, and you don't really end up carrying it around, but I feel like you're losing something when you're missing the actual hunt for stuff, when you're missing traveling around to try to find Pokemon. So everything was just great, and you know, overall, other than the issue of me having to have more artistic shots, things were totally fine quality-wise, except AirShoe just decided to out of nowhere shut down. This leaves me with only one option for recording my phone screen, and it's an older app that I got on a whim because it was on the App Store and it probably shouldn't have been. It was removed very, very quickly, and I can't download it again now. So it's just sitting on my phone. I haven't updated my phone in a while because I feel like it might actually not work. And I'm just a little bit worried because that's literally my only backup plan at this point, and I'm having to use it, and it's not a great quality recording. The audio's terrible, sometimes it gets really choppy, and I lose files very often with it too. My only other option for recording my screen at this point is actually jailbreaking my phone to get a screen recorder that's unofficial, and then getting a jailbreak blocker that hides the fact that my phone is jailbroken from Pokemon Go, because they auto block your actual access to the app if your phone is jailbroken, and that can get you banned. So not a great plan. Moving on into point 3, I feel like I need to explain this a little bit better. So I can sort of justify spending a lot of money on the equipment I'm using on YouTube right now. So I've got like my $1,000 camera set up right now. I've got like a couple $100 in lighting kits at the moment. I've got my $200 microphone. I've got some tripods. I've got my expensive laptop. I've got a whole bunch of things that cost a lot of money. I'm getting a new microphone set up very shortly, which, by the way, is why I haven't been making very many videos lately. I've been working to get the money that I need for the new microphone setup. I can justify all of it because I'm using it. And I'm not just using it for YouTube. I'm using it for college work. I'm using it because I'm in a degree program that actually requires me to create content, edit video, and everything. So I'm using it in college, therefore I can justify spending more money than I'd usually spend on a hobby on it. See, by any means though, I'm not rich, okay guys? I don't make a ton of money. I work for my parents. We have our own little business here, and basically the way that I get the things that I do is either by working hard for them, which is what I've been doing the past month, a few months actually, but anyways, I sell a lot of my things. Okay, so like I sold my Magic the Gathering collection for the most part. I sold a lot of my game collection that I've amassed over years and years of going to yard sales and auctions and game stores and everything. Like, I sell a lot of my things so I can get this new equipment. See, I find that whenever YouTube content creators get complacent, they end up falling out of relevance. And the only way to really make sure that you're always going to have possible viewership coming into your channel is to make sure you're always improving all the time. Okay, so what I do is I improve my content on the back end, which means equipment and everything, and on the front end, which means through editing and learning new things in my editing programs and everything that I use, and making new intros, outros, graphics, everything like that. YouTube is my priority, so I make my content better by any means necessary. See, it's very difficult for me to justify throwing away $100 every couple months when that $100 could be spent on a new light, it could be spent on a new tripod, it could be spent on something for my microphones or my camera or new lens or something like that. It's something that's going to be totally expended and totally gotten rid of after a set period of time versus something that will continually increase the quality of my production over the course of years. And then I can even resell that piece of equipment later on and then recoup some of the money that I actually had in it, which just is infinitely better than just setting your money on fire when it comes to Pokemon Go. If I made enough money on my videos, on my vlogs, to even make back half of what I spent on the app, not even including gas or anything like that where I'm going around places, then I would feel fine about it. But the fact of the matter is that I'm just burning about 95% of what I put into Pokemon Go when I'm making a vlog. But yeah, I hope you guys have a fantastic day. I'll see you back here for the next video very, very shortly. The New Year's special is coming out so soon, and I'm very, very excited for it, guys. It is going to be a video to remember, and I hope you guys are as excited for it as I am, because I've got a lot of skits planned out for it. I'm going to answer a whole bunch of your questions. That said, if you have any questions you haven't already asked for me, please, please, please drop them in the comment section below. I will be polling from Twitter, from my last video, and from this video, answering all your questions. So Q&A will be part of the New Year's special. I will see you guys very, very shortly. Until the next one, peace.